in order to prove your shoulder injury claim after an accident? Well, here you go. So you're involved in an accident. You might have a seatbelt coming across your shoulder. After the accident, you're shaken up. You go to the ER. Maybe you're complaining of shoulder pain. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're having discomfort in this area, but then eventually you start to notice that you're having pain in your shoulder. You can't move it as well. You can't sleep on it. You can't lift overhead. You think it's going to go away. So one of the first things that you need to do after an accident is you need to complain to a healthcare provider. You need to make a complaint for everything that is bothering you. Because if you don't, the insurance company or the lawyer on the other side is going to say, hey, if Guy was injured in the accident, Guy would have complained. Look, he goes to the emergency room. He's complaining of some neck pain. He's complaining of pain in his shoulder, but you don't see anything where, he's saying he can't move, he can't do this, he can't do that. That's okay. We can deal with that. You see, we want to be able to pinpoint something in the medical record that points to the shoulder problem. Because many times we can argue that a neck problem can actually cause some discomfort in the shoulder, and vice versa. Shoulder pain can refer pain to the back of the neck. So as long as we have something in that area, we have something that we can point to. So the next thing that you want to do is you want to get worked up for the shoulder problem. Initially, doctors will not go ahead and do MRIs, but maybe they'll offer you a cortisone shot, or maybe they'll give you some NSAIDs, some non-steroidal anti-inflammatory medications, or maybe they'll send you to physical therapy. Regardless of what your doctor does, you need to follow your doctor's advice. If you don't follow your doctor's advice, that's going to go ahead and impact your case. Doctor says go to physical therapy 3 times a week. You only go to physical therapy 1 time a week. They're going to say, well, you have hampered your healing. The third thing is that if you're going to get some tests, you go ahead and get the tests. You want to be able to document. If you have a rotator cuff injury, it'll show on an MRI. If you have internal derangement, if you have a problem with the glenoid fossa, if you have a slap tear, if you have any of those types of injuries, it'll show on an MRI. And even if you don't want to have surgery in the long run, if your doctor refers you to a specialist, at least get the specialist's opinion. In the next few weeks, I'll discuss the specific shoulder injuries. We'll talk a little bit about a rotator cuff injury after an accident and what you might experience. We could talk a little bit about a glenoid fossa tear or a slap tear and how you might feel a little bit of dislocation going out. And we'll discuss the different types of injuries that you can have to your shoulder from the accident and what symptoms you may be experiencing. If you have any questions about a shoulder injury after an accident, you can always reach out to me. I am Guy DiMartino, meeting you at the intersection of law and medicine. Have a great day.